actually found out about the program from Rachel, who was Andrew's teacher last year at Columbus State. She just said, for what it's worth, I want you to know it's out there. We've been there for 10 years. We've never had a student from Union County. We looked into it and we were excited about it, and we went and visited, and we really liked what we saw. Andrew, it was just clear that he was ready for something else. He had a great senior year. He was the homecoming king. He made a touchdown on the football team, but he was no different than any other senior. He was ready for the next chapter in his life, and it was not at the high school. Because I have the confidence in Andrew and knowing that I knew he would be successful at it, we felt, and he was all about going to. It was his choice.
It's a college experience, but it isn't the same as being on your own. So any child that goes to college, a freshman feels out of place, and they don't feel like they fit. But at Wings, everyone fit.
Really nervous about her going to campus, but Wings at Columbus State, STEP this year at OSU has just been phenomenal.
At OSU, I guess they included the kids, the students, in the freshman welcoming day, and Andrew was so excited about that. I mean, they got to go down on the field and they got the little welcoming packets, and he got an OSU flag, and we hung it up on the front porch because that's where he wanted it. So it's been great.
People would be like, she goes to Columbus? Yes, she does. She's in the Wings program. She said, you should come see it.
Cool thing with the CBT is that it gives Emily the opportunity to get the college campus feel.
I love this program. It's so fun. You get to do many things. We get to go to community-based websites. Okay, so last year when I was at the Wings program, I worked at 3 different sites. At the United Way, we do office work there like my dad does. My other place I worked at was a retail store called Columbus State Bookstore. My first place I worked at was the Blackwell Hotel. I had to wash and dry and fold and sort the laundry as well. So that's kind of fun.
She got to experience a lot of different things, and some of them she liked. How about the cleaning? How'd that go? Well, some of them she liked, but the cleaning not so much. But you did cooking experiences, and you liked food, and you liked they did volunteer experiences.
I really liked for him going to like COSI and United Way. That first year is about getting them used to working and following directions and things like that.
I would look at her schedule and wish I could go, because there were so many cool things that were rec leisure and then also work related.
Communication, very simple, basic thing that nobody's ever really thought about. We're worried about math and English and all that stuff, but they're bringing personal things into her life that this is how you get along with people. This is how you interact with people. She's learning how to do it herself, become more independent. She'll come home and amaze me every day.
Andrew's expected to do more of the communicating, and I like that. He has to tell me, yes, I need a lunch today, or no, I don't need a lunch today. No, today isn't a work day, I can wear whatever. He's definitely increased in independence, without a doubt.
The worry was how big the campus was and how many needs she had. And I worried about stuff like, where's the bathroom? Is there help in the bathroom? Is there monitoring the bathroom? Is the bathroom safe? Those were things that were big in my world, but the Wings program and the teachers had already worked through all that. You're independent, but you're watched, or you're observed, or you're very well supported.
I get to be an adult and make my own decisions.
Become more independent.
Yeah. Because I want to someday live on my own with my own car without my dad, my mom, my brother drive me anywhere.
I want that too. Getting an opportunity to learn about all these different things through the CBT program.
I have really high expectations for Kaylee, and we push her a lot. And she's really smart, and I like it when people can pick up on that. So when we had the interview and they started asking her questions and she answered, and a lot of times she looks at me for prompts, but she didn't need a lot of prompts because they were able to engage her in a way and ask her, are you interested in this and this, and just didn't want it to end. If there was another program that she could go into like that now, we would be in it in a heartbeat.
He has a fiance. She'll be graduating in the spring. Andrew will be graduating in the spring. We're hoping that they can both find jobs, and then the year after they'll get married.
So all this work with the CBT program is movement towards your ultimate dream job, right?
Yes.